Hello everyone, my name is Sam. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will walk you through how to connect your EC2 instance, whether Linux or Windows, from a Windows PC. Many people find it such difficult because almost all of the videos and tutorials show you about connecting on a Mac or Linux PC. But this video will walk you through such that you can be able to do it with ease. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share for others to know. See you in the video.
Okay, so you log into your AWS console, then you click on EC2, or you can either type it so in the search bar for the services. So EC2, you hit enter, then you choose EC2. Okay, so in this video, we are just going to launch two instances, one Linux instance and a Windows instance. Okay, and then we'll try and connect these two instances from a Windows PC. Click on launch instance. Let's give it a name, say Windows. Then we choose an OS for our Windows. So we're going to choose Windows. We are using the free tier Windows Server 2022. Okay. Then we create a new key pair. So we name it Windows. So in this case, we are going to use the PEM file. We are not going to use the PPK. Normally, the PPK is for Windows when you are using PuTTY. But this time, we are going to maintain the PEM file. Okay. So we click on Create Key Pair. Now, remember when we are creating security groups in the video, if you haven't watched that video, I will link it in the description box so that you can check from there. We said that whenever we are creating a Windows instance, we allow RDP, okay, remote desktop protocol, which runs on port 3389. We allow it onto our instance, Windows instance, such that we can be able to log in. A security group is fine. Let's go on to storage. Storage is also fine, 30 gig. Then we click on launch instance. Okay, now let's go back and create a Linux instance because the first one I created, I've changed the machine. So I don't have the PEM file. So we need to create a new one. So click on launch instance and then we give it a name. So let's give it a name like Linux_test. For the operating system, we choose Ubuntu. So we have the free tier 24.0 for LTS. Then we create a new key pair. So this one, we name it Linux_test. So create key pair. Now for our Linux instance, we allow SSH into the security group such that we can be able to log in into our instance. Okay, storage 8 gig, everything is fine. We click on launch instance. To connect to our Linux instance, that's the first thing we're going to do. We need to download a software called Mobaxterm. Download. You click on Mobaxterm. Okay, so we are going to use the free edition. You click on download. Then you choose Mobaxterm Home Edition, Installer Edition. Okay, you choose this one, the Installer Edition. Immediately you click on it, it begins to download. I have already downloaded it. So Mobaxterm is here. You extract into a different folder. Okay, so you open the extracted folder, then you click on Mobaxterm Windows installer. Double click on that. Just follow the wizard and then click next, 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 next. Okay, so we now have Mobaxterm installed on our machine. So let's launch this application. Okay, so click on session SSH, then you copy the IP address. Okay, so click on copy. Then you paste it at the remote host. Then you click on specify username. Ubuntu has a default user of Ubuntu. Okay. We are running on port 22. Then you click on advanced SSH settings. Click on use private key. Then you click on the import button here, the search button here. Click on that. Then we choose our Linux underscore test pen file. Then we click on OK. Okay, so now we've been able to log in into our EC2 instance. Remember, the first thing you're supposed to do is to update your packages. Okay, so sudo app update -y. Okay, so it has updated our package, finished updating our package. So this is for a Linux instance. Let's try the one with the Windows instance. So you click on new session, as in session, you go to RDP, then you go to your instance and then copy the IP address, the public IP address. Then you paste it at the remote host. The username for default Windows is administrator. Then you click on OK. Then it asks for the password for administrator. Let's go back to our instance to get the password. Okay. Now let's go to connect. Click on connect. Click on RDP client. Okay. So here, click on get password. It now tells us to upload the private key file, or we should copy the contents of the private key. Okay. So we go into our downloaded folder. Okay. Then we open our Windows PEM file. Right click and then click on open with. Let's use Notepad. Okay. So you copy, you highlight everything, and then you copy. You go back to your instance, then you paste the content in here. So we have the content copied in here. Then we click on decrypt password. So our password has been generated over here. You click on copy. Then you come back to Mobaxterm and then you paste. You click OK. Okay, so that is how you would connect from Windows PC remotely to Windows EC2 instance. If this video has provided value to you, please subscribe to the channel, the videos, put any questions or any comments, put them in the comment section, and I'll be glad to answer. See you in the next video.